There's no blood in this game, no jump scares, no monster design built to make you flinch. And yet ask anyone who played it as a kid, and they'll tell you the same thing. Something about this game still bothers them years later. This is Majora's Mask, the Zelda game that never once calls itself a horror story, and might be the most unsettling one Nintendo ever made. The premise sounds simple enough. A cursed mask traps a small town in an endless 3-day cycle before the moon crashes down and destroys everything. You have exactly 72 hours, every single loop, to stop it. But the game doesn't treat that cycle like a puzzle to solve. Cheerfully, it treats it like a countdown you can feel in your chest. Let's start with the moon, because it's the single most talked about design choice in the entire game. It has a face, not a cute one. A wide, grimacing, distorted expression that somehow looks like it's in pain and enjoying itself at the same time. Nintendo's own developers have said the face was designed deliberately to feel wrong. Not evil in an obvious way, just unsettling in a way you can't quite explain. The being causing all of this isn't some ancient evil god. It's a small, lonely creature named Skull Kid, a character who, before all this, was just desperate for friends who wouldn't leave him behind. When he finds Majora's Mask, it doesn't turn him into a monster overnight. It amplifies what was already there: his loneliness, his resentment, his desire to make people feel even a fraction of what he felt. The mask didn't create a villain. It just gave one already broken kid unlimited power. Now here's what makes the structure so effective. Every single person in this town has their own 3-day story playing out, whether you're there to see it or not. A couple planning their wedding, unaware the groom might not make it back in time. A ranch girl waiting every night for aliens that never explain themselves. A father searching for his missing son. None of them know the world is ending. You do. And you can only save some of them in some loops, some of the time. And then there's the loop mechanic itself, which is quietly one of the most existential things Nintendo has ever put in a family-friendly game. Every good thing you do gets erased the moment you reset time. Every friendship you build, every person you help gone. From their perspective, the second the cycle restarts, you remember everything. They remember nothing. You are, functionally, the only person in this world who knows how many times it's already ended. This is why calling Majora's Mask dark undersells it. Dark implies violence, gore, obvious threat. This game is something quieter, honestly, harder to shake. It's about grief you can't fix, time you can't stop, and the specific loneliness of being the only one who remembers. It wraps all of that in a bright, colorful, family-friendly Zelda game, which somehow makes it land even harder. Some players believe Termina itself isn't really a separate world at all, that it's a distorted mirror of the main character's own grief, a subconscious space built entirely out of unresolved loss. Whether or not that was Nintendo's intent, it explains why the game feels the way it does. Every character in Termina is stuck grieving something, waiting for someone who might not come back. Sound familiar? Majora's Mask ends if you succeed, with the moon stopped and the town saved. Everyone gets their happy ending, a wedding happens, a father finds his son, strangers become friends. But you're the only one who remembers how many times it almost didn't happen. Maybe that's the real horror this whole game was quietly built around. Not the moon, not the mask, just the weight of being the one who remembers, when no one else has to. If this game left a mark on you that you never quite had words for, that's exactly the kind of story we dig up on this channel every week. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Tell us in the comments the moment in this game that got you. We read everyone, and it might shape the next video. And send this to the one friend who still won't talk about the moon. We'll see you in the depths.